category.
I know, he gets roasted a lot for it.
Paying attention who's posting it, I just see the post and
Like
don't see who does it.
for FF News, Mason posted about Brandon Ayuk. NBA, Mason posted about Russell Westbrook. NBA, Mason posted about somebody else.
And he was like
NBA,
hockey.
Dude, he's posting so
NFL.
much, I see.
Like my top 5 to 8 picks are all Mason, and then there's somebody else, and there's 5 to 10 more of Mason. It just keeps going.
It's foggy.
Okay, we're live. Took a little bit. We are live on YouTube. I put it in the sleeper chat. Put it here too.
For me, it says waiting for Boys football. I might have the wrong link, actually.
Yeah, I had to create a new one.
Oh, okay.
The one I put in the sleeper chat, I think that's the correct
Yep.
one.
No, it works good. Yeah, I was in the old one.
Okay, cool. So we got a lot of people tonight. Myself, Bird, Kelp, Niles, Hubs, Jai, Zane, and Clive. How's it going, everyone?
Doing good.
How's it going? How's it going, Neil?
Good.
Let me turn you up.
Needed a expert analysis on this pod.
Exactly. So we had some different topics to discuss, and then afterwards we had a game of fantasy football trivia in the form of Jeopardy. So we'll get to that afterwards. The first question we want to talk about is who is a 4th or round later rookie this year you think everyone will regret not taking? Did anyone have a take on this that wrote this question out?
Yeah. 49er running back, Isaac Garendo. I don't know if I butchered his name, but I mean, just always getting a 49ers running back is smart, I think. Always having them in your pocket, you know?
Yeah, because he's sharing the backfield with what McCaffrey and Elijah Mitchell, right?
Yeah. But we know how that goes with the 49er running backs. Just
I guess
there's a curse there.
if McCaffrey went down, they might split between Elijah Mitchell and Garendo or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just jump in real quick because he was one of the guys that I wrote down as well, if that's all right. But I like Garendo. You know, he's got 9.9 on the RAS, relative athletic score, so he's hyper athletic. He ran like a 4.33, and he's pretty big too, I think. So he's very gifted athletically. He is on the older side, which is like probably one of his biggest cons, and a little bit of kind of question marks around some of his college production. More so like how come he didn't produce more in college with all these athletic skills. But that being said, I think in the 4th round of our rookie draft, it's a great dart throw, and he was somebody that I was targeting as well. I picked a couple picks later, so that was somebody I liked. And then I'll just add on, I think we talked about this a little bit earlier, but Tyrone Tracy, it's another running back, kind of similar vein, very athletic. He's a converted wide receiver, but he's also older. So but at that point in the draft, I feel like you just kind of take anything that you can latch on to as having some upside. And I think that's even more open than, McCaffrey's at least one of the greatest running backs in our league, whereas Devin Singletary is not in my eyes. I think there's more of an opening for him to potentially take over.
I'll go +1 on the Garendo as well. And yeah, pretty much all the running backs, Tyrone Tracy. I liked Estime as well. He's a little slower, but he's big and he's athletic. I think that Denver backfield, I think Sean Payton's kind of basically said it's wide open. I don't know how big people are on Javonte. I like Braylon Allen too. I think that's a good spot to be in if Brees Hall gets hurt again. And then yeah, the other wide receiver I like is Malik Washington. I think Bobby got him. Behind some good receivers in Miami, but when Tyreek retires, I think Malik's a pretty solid player.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I was looking at Braylon Allen as well, 6'2", 240. Pretty good production in college, 1,200, 980 yards. He's the number 2, I believe, behind Brees right now. Then Isaiah Davis, then Izzy Abanconda. Haven't said his name out loud too often. But
Abanikanda.
Abanikanda. I think Braylon Allen is yeah. He's a lot of potential for opportunity if Brees gets hurt, or if they do some kind of split. But yeah,
Makes sense. Kevin ended up getting Garendo, right? We're pretty sure it's Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin has him.
Yeah.
Big sniped him.
He knew.
Bake's team is coming together.
Who's a first or second round player everyone will be thankful they didn't take? I'll start it off. I'll just say the one guy many people have mentioned is Troy Franklin. Went in the 4th round to Denver. I mean, there's definitely an outcome where people like to paint where he could have maybe a good career, but just a 4th round receiver. Didn't have good, draft capital at all, and he's with rookie quarterback Bo Nixon. So, what do you guys think?
I'll give it a try with the. I've just been hearing bad things about JJ McCarthy. It's all just bits and pieces, but
Oh,
he could be a bust.
so
It's all very
when we
early
said-
to call.
When we said first and second round, we're talking about our fantasy draft, right? Did he go in the 2nd round?
Yeah.
Or?
He went 112.
Okay, wow. To Tim.
I mean,
right?
he's in a great spot with the Vikings, but if he doesn't do anything in the first year or two, I mean, in that situation, I don't think he'll ever recover. Only one who could do that is like Baker.
Yeah, he has a super loaded situation for sure. Him and Caleb
Yeah.
probably have the best for rookie QBs coming in. Do you have more on that, Kel?
No, I mean, I don't have a lot on it, but I think of all the QBs, I think he's the most dangerous.
Okay. I have Xavier Worthy. I think his health and target share, Kansas City offense could be questionable. If he stays healthy and he proves himself to be an alpha like Tyreek, he could work out there. But everyone's seen that Tyreek moving to Miami is he's even more productive. At least this past year than on Kansas City. So I think Patrick Mahomes is so good that he can easily spread the ball around, and I think Worthy. I don't know if he could be the number 1 guy there, and yeah, I think he's really good for the team, but for fantasy he might be more of a best ball player.
Yeah, I agree too that like the better QB is, often scales with like the ball spreading more, and a more organized offense turns into a ball spread more. Like, I don't know, the Chiefs have done a lot of wacky plays the last few years, where random tight ends or special teams players are catching touchdowns. It's just like they could just get everybody involved, and of course Kelsey.
Yeah, we'll have to see what his target share ends up being. But definitely won't be like the number 1 or 2 target, likely with Kelsey and the receiver from last year. I forgot his name. What's his name?
Rashi Rice,
Yeah, Rashi.
depending on if he gets suspended or whatnot, but Rashi Rice is looking pretty good.
He
Yeah,
probably
so-
misses 4 games at most. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I kind of forgot
Could
about
be
him
even
already.
be like a Kamara thing where it's like nothing happens this year and maybe he gets like 2 or 3 suspended games the following year or something. Or maybe none at all, I don't know.
Yeah. I wonder why the NFL likes to wait so long before they do. make a decision.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty bad if you think about it. Like, that's pretty bad organizational standpoint. It's like the Chiefs should have a right to know if their player is going to be suspended, right? Like,
It could affect
why
their
would
game
they?
planning and everything.
Yeah, why would they
A
not
lot
be
of it
allowed to
has to
know
do with
from
waiting
us?
from like final decisions from law enforcement and all that stuff. Like
Right.
he's gonna
That
get charged. Like he's been charged, but like how that's gonna pan out. Like the legal system
that's
takes a long
true.
time, so they just wait until the very last minute.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I would imagine that Kansas City isn't. They're game planning for not having him for the start of the season, but they're probably still getting some reps in with him in case he does play. But he's not the focus of their game plan, I would imagine.
Yeah,
Right.
and sometimes the NFL just acts outside of the law. They want to suspend someone, they do it. They don't. They don't.
Hmm.
I don't know. Yeah.
I'll pick somebody different. I'll go Keon Coleman. I like him, but I just think for fantasy, I don't know how relevant he'll be. I don't know if he'll get the targets necessary to be like a target hog and have consistent production. I think he'll have boom weeks and be like a red zone threat, but I don't know. Buffalo is it's kind of hard to know what's going to happen with that offense. And I know that, like a lot of his uh, analytics, if you will, he doesn't get a lot of separation. Wins a lot of contested catch targets.
Gabe
Yeah,
Davis
it's funny.
2.0.
It's funny. Last year, the second round rookie receivers were maybe better than the first rounders, or on par. Rashi Rice, Jaden Reed, and stuff. Hey, they were all like pretty solid in the second round. But this year, I look at them and they look a lot worse in the first round. Be kind of funny
I
if it
think
happens again.
last year, the first round, there was no like superstar
No, there wasn't. That's true.
wide
There
receivers
was
that
no
came out, and
neighbors
so they were
anywhere or something.
all pretty like on a bell curve, kind of in that same graph.
Yeah.
I mean, JSN was supposed to be, but he
He
was
is
drafted
supposed to
into a
be,
terrible spot for
Mhm.
Yeah.
fantasy purposes.
And he got
and that
hurt
could
at the beginning of
change
the season.
too. It's only one season, but
Yeah, I mean, I think people are quick to react. I think nowadays if you don't come in and put up 1,200 yards, you're looked down upon. But
Yeah, you suck.
I think
that's kind of like what rookie receivers have been doing the last 4 years, though. So, but
right,
that's not
but
how
like
it always was.
it's not just because you don't your first year doesn't mean you're a bust necessarily. Like it can take people different depending on the situation they're drafted into or the player themselves. It can take a year
Mhm.
or two.
Yeah, I think the threshold is like 525 yards or something.
Kevin
There's
has
some
a,
sort of threshold.
it's like Kevin has a firm grasp on JSN. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I've been hearing in certain pods people paying egregiously low amounts for JSN. I don't know. Like people wanting to trade him for a 27 first or less.
That's crazy.
Probably
So you're
too
saying-
early. I think
You're
it's too early.
saying you're saying the low ball, Kev.
I
I'm just
don't
kidding.
think that would work.
It's
No,
not gonna work.
it's
Trading
not
with
gonna work.
Kevin already it's an enigma. So,
You would definitely have to wow him.
yeah.
Takes a lot to wow that man.
Get some
Oh, yeah.
Azels on the side or something.
Oh,
Man. But Fuzz got to the honey hole before he changed his ways. He got that Jamar Chase. Then I think Kevin locked it down. I mean, I'm probably the same way. Once I lost CD Lamb, I was like, I gotta wake up. Gotta wake up.
You've done a lot of trades since then, though.
I mean, yeah, I haven't done anything like that risky.
Put up the barbed
You-
wire and the moat.
Traded away some big players though for first.
Yeah, but it's more direct cash. I feel like I sold Nico maybe kind of low, but I don't know.
I'm just comparing it to Kevin, who hasn't done like I don't know if he's done like one or two trades since trading Chase. So
Or yeah, that's true.
The
I'm
new Fort
more
Knox.
scared, but He's just a proxy Fort Knox.
He's the sleepy Knox.
Everyone's Fort Knox. It's
And Hubs
Inception.
is too. Well, we don't need to get started on that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we do.
It's a competition to be the most Fort Knox, the real Fort Knox.
Oh, I can say it now on the pod. Clear my name. Because last pod, Hubs said that we offered back and forth for Trevor Lawrence. He said he countered me 6 times. I have looked. Hubs countered me 0 times. I sent 12 offers in a row. He accepted the 12th offer. That's the truth.
My counter was stonewalling you.
This is gifts and ghosting. Yeah,
Oh, man.
gifts and ghosting is a powerful negotiator.
It gets the job done. It just takes months. I will. I'll say my rookie that I'm not a fan of. Drake May.
Oh.
Patriots QB. Just who knows what's gonna happen with that system? Like, not the best wide receivers.
Slanderer.
Yeah, I just really don't trust the Patriots right now to develop him properly. Could be a disaster, or he could just, it's a coin flip in my opinion.
You're on the fence.
I think
basically.
it'll definitely take
Yeah.
time. All right, the first year probably won't be good, but maybe next year they get some more weapons and it heats up over time.
And
Patriots
that's
have
a
been
tough
eating
division.
QBs. Yeah.
He's definitely more raw, and I like the you're right. The receiving weapons aren't great, but they did draft 2 receivers to kind of compete there with Polk
Yeah.
and Baker. Yeah, I'm really not sure about the new coaching staff, but you never know. Things switch around.
Yeah, it'll be
I'm one of those
cool to.
guys.
Yeah, it would be interesting if the Patriots just are a completely different team and they're slinging and actually going downfield and all that.
Yeah, for sure. All right, there's a hypothetical question. If every league member was on The Office, who would they be? I'll go first. I'll just say I think Kevin would be Kevin. Just got the same name. He's a goofy guy. I'm not calling him dumb. It's just the same name. He's also pretty goofy and funny. So relatable in that way.
You just called him dumb.
No, did not.
I like that one. I got Fuzzy's Robert California
Oh,
throwing out trades.
I was gonna say Fuzz is Todd. I was gonna say Fuzz is Todd Packer. He's the naughty boy.
I was gonna say that too.
Oh, yeah.
Pac-Man.
Sounds like a-
The Pac-Man. Any others?
Oh, I mean, I'd say myself, maybe Stanley.
I was gonna say you're Stanley.
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, just I can sleep at my desk, do my crosswords, stonewalling people.
I think of Berg as like a David Wallace. Suit and tie all the time. Hey guys.
That's fun.
Who would be
Would,
Creed?
Would it be a swindler for Creed?
I think Tim would be Creed. He's like
That
really,
makes sense.
he's like really a genius.
Tim is Creed. Yeah, I think so.
Such a wild card.
Just picture if Creed had a pawn shop. That's what it'd be like.
Creed spawn shop. Yeah.
Just the
Wait,
most
does Creed
random
have a
item.
pawn shop?
I can picture it.
You should.
Oh, he should. I've only seen each episode once, aside from a few episodes, so my knowledge is pretty limited.
Who's that character that it's like later season? He's like Dwight's assistant. He's the bald guy.
Oh.
Nate?
Yeah, I know he's
Nate.
like
Yeah,
Nate.
Who's
Yeah.
Nate?
I think it's me.
Yeah,
Yes.
you said it.
No, I love it. It's pretty spot on. Sometimes the Kelp takes or Nate takes.
Picking the bat to take down the bee's nest.
I'm getting mintier.
For Bobby, I got Dwight.
Yeah.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
I think Michael is just the league as a whole.
I think Zane is Charles.
Well,
Probably the most serious in the league.
I think the thing is like Charles is kind of mean, where Zane is nice, so it doesn't quite fit.
I thought Zane would be more
Yeah.
like Jim. He's like always trying to
Nice
like
Charles.
calm everybody down.
Yeah, Zane's always looking into the league camera, like.
Am I really the only one here? That's normal.
I play Peacekeeper a lot.
Yeah. I think C. Nelson's Daryl Philbin.
Yeah.
Narwhal to Andy?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know why. I just feel it.
I could see
When
it.
he's like, I'm gonna freaking lose my mind, and he punches the wall.
Narwhal's with the spicy takes.
Oh yeah, I love the spicy take.
Oh, yeah.
I think Cly is either Oscar with the calculations or Robert California with the gambles.
Oh yeah.
I like that. Either way,
Very calced.
I try to calce it.
Oh yeah. Who is
It was
Niles?
a Packer, though. It was a Packer.
Niles is D'Angelo.
No, yeah. Niles is Mose.
Yeah.
That's 100%.
Or he's Michael's
Who's-
nephew. No, I'm just kidding.
Who's Toby?
Hmm.
Oh.
Help.
I don't think we have it, Toby.
No, Toby.
Uh,
Sometimes I think Tim is Toby. No hate, but sometimes he gets. I don't know. He doesn't like some of the antics that goes on.
Oh, like with the duplicate names and the duplicate photos.
Oh, that was a mess.
That was like Michael screaming something, and I just look at the camera. That was that whole situation.
And Toby, you can't bring a dead goose in the office. You can't have the same name. I don't know.
Toby, it's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Are there any NFL team or player hot takes for 2024? I can kind of add on to what Kelp said about JJ. I was thinking the Vikings might be kind of stinky this year. Is that a hot take or no?
I don't think so. I don't think it's a hot take.
Oh, okay. Any hot takes?
I think Kirk Cousins throws for like 4,500,
Oh my.
like 25 touchdowns.
He's going
He's
up
gonna
my
come out
rankings.
slinging. Yeah.
I think the Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl this year. That's my hot take.
let's
Yeah.
go.
That's pretty hot.
Boo. They had a really exciting offseason. They got like no players.
They have everything they need. They knew.
They've had everything they need for 20 years.
They got Dak and CeeDee and lost
Zeke's
Tony
what they
Pollard.
needed?
They got Zeke. The piece.
They've always had a loaded roster.
I think Kyle Pitts is gonna get 1,200 plus yards with 8 plus TDs.
I love that. It's finally his year.
Oh yeah.
The chosen
I think-
one.
I think Herbert pops off, defies the haters who thinks he's having a bust year.
Oh man.
30 TDs, 4K yards, easy.
Oh. And Gus Bus is getting 1,000 receiving yards.
Oh yeah. Please.
He might. He needs it.
Just imagine.
Gus Bus is gonna have 20 rushing yards, 20 TDs.
Oh yeah.
Just a bunch of 1-yard TDs.
I do think the Falcons are lined up to make the playoffs. That division is so squishy. I would kind of like to see that run.
The Lions. You
Oh,
said?
oh, the Falcons.
Oh,
yeah.
Falcons. Yeah.
They have a lot of weapons for sure on offense.
Yeah.
I guess this is a hot take. I'll say the Seahawks will be last in the NFC West. Because the Niners are better, the Rams are better, and the Cardinals have a resurgence. And the Seahawks have a brand new coaching, staff. Like they're gonna make mistakes and stuff.
Yeah. There's gonna be some growing pains for sure.
There's a
Yeah.
traitor in our
I
midst.
mean, not for sure, but likely.
I'll do another really hot take. DK Metcalf, top 5 dynasty or top 5 fantasy wide receiver this year.
I like it. I think he's primed. He just has bust games though, where he gets tilted. Oh yeah, what do people think about Aaron Rodgers this year or Garrett Wilson?
Garrett Wilson's amazing. I don't know about Rodgers' health.
How good is
I-
Garrett Wilson if Rodgers plays the whole year?
Probably 13 or 1400 yard ceiling.
Yeah, I don't hate it. Rodgers just can't leave the pocket as much as he has in his career, I think. Depending on how healthy that Achilles is.
He's a scrambler
Um,
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good throwing on the run, and that's been his bread and butter, extending the play. We'll see. I mean, I kind of want to see him have like 1 or 2 good more years.
He's at the stage of his career though that like all he cares about is wins, or at least he should. So like he might
Yeah.
not put up gaudy numbers. It's kind of like my thought process. Plus, his age and the injuries.
Yeah.
Like they might just they have one of the best defenses in the league. They've got a pretty good running, great running game. So they might not ask him to throw it a ton.
Yeah. I'm feeling a lot of play action. And which other receiver did they get?
Mike
Their
Williams,
receiving cores, Mike Williams.
Malachi Corley.
Yeah.
Okay. So he has some weapons, so we'll see. Plus, I feel like he can
Xavier.
do okay in that division. Like he's gonna have to put up numbers for sure playing Buffalo and Miami. I feel like he'll just Goomba stomp the Patriots both games, so I think he'll be fine.
Someone added this question to the doc. Who's the most overrated team in the Dynasty League? Who's about to get some major slander?
I would like to add
Oh,
that this is tricky because if we had a consensus power rankings, then you could see who's overrated and underrated, right? But since nobody fills out in
I did.
the power rankings, it's hard to
did
know
it.
what consensus is.
I filled it out.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I'm
I
surprised.
filled it out in the first
I
2
thought I did.
minutes.
Took me like 2 weeks, but I did it.
I will go back and revisit it, and maybe I'll publish that in the next couple of days. But to answer it seriously, using like projected points, I guess, for week 1 as far as like a number to try to determine what quote unquote consensus is. I think for overrated, I would say myself and Cly's team. I think right now we're projected for 2 and 4 respectively. And I think while both teams have their strength, the running back core for both is pretty weak. So if they don't pan out, those teams could struggle.
Yeah, I agree with your team, my team. I think mine with my quarterbacks, if Caleb starts out slow and Deshaun doesn't do much, I have Aaron Rodgers too. If he doesn't do much, I could be weak at quarterback. My running backs could flop. My wide receiver core I believe in pretty strongly, and my tight ends I'm pretty high on, but yeah, if my running backs and quarterbacks say are underperforming, I'm not gonna have a very good team probably this year.
Yeah, your team.
I'll go
looks
with
I was gonna say Clyde's team looks pretty scary with that 6 wide receiver core. Don't like to see
starting
it.
lineup's insane.
I wouldn't want to see it across from me in a matchup. Have to close the app. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, if my running backs stay healthy and let's say
Yeah.
Caleb can put up 18 plus a week.
Like your RB's got
I'll
a good
be
baseline, and
pretty
your wide receivers are popping off. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, no hate, obviously, to anyone in the league. But yeah, I was gonna say Narwhal's only because I think a lot of his players are kind of at a point where they're either gonna step up and perform or they're gonna go downhill. Like the AR, he's coming off that big injury. Can he stay healthy for the whole year? And then Kyron, can he stay healthy? And how much of a load does he have this year? Keon Coleman's his third wide receiver. We don't know how that's gonna go. Does David Njoku perform as well with Deshaun Watson at the quarterback? And he's got, I don't know, Tyler Lockett as his last flex play. And then his bench players are, Odell, Mike Williams, Gabe Davis, Bo Melton. We make fun of that one, but it's a lot of players. I think that can put them all together. There's a lot of risk for every single one. AR could definitely pop though. So
roasted.
I think if AR pops, he's going to be looking pretty good. But
Yeah, I think a lot of teams don't have that much depth.
mm,
Where, take my team for example. If I got a few injuries to my wide receivers, it could take my team out or take it down several notches. Versus like someone with a lot of depth, I think is Fuzzy's team. He's got some like starter level guys on the bench that he could rotate in and keep a pretty similar strength of team, I think. But I think a lot of people, they don't have very deep benches, so could be troublesome if they get the injury bug.
For sure. I guess we'll move on to the next one. Just try to speed things along. The most underrated team in the league. The team I actually put is just C. Nelson. I guess he doesn't have like a lot of depth, but a lot of us don't have a lot of depth. But his starting lineup is good, and he's got like the Mahomes, Kels stack, and Cooper Kupp could have a bounce back year. I could see, what if C. Nelson gets to the playoffs, and then crazy things could happen. Who knows? That was my underrated pick. Anybody else?
I think Jai's team, it could, if his rookies hit the ground running, maybe he makes it to the playoffs, and maybe he gets a Cinderella story. Who knows?
That'd be wild.
Not a lot of RB depth there, but I think as the rebuilders are learning, especially Giant, Cly, like RB is the biggest hole to fill for rebuilding. It's kind of hard to draft not that many like starting RBs.
Well, this last year was also not a good year for rebuild or for running backs. And I think it's the last hole you fill too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's hard to get a bell cow RB,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and in their bell cow status or opportunity share could change significantly. Like Kyron Williams was the bell cow last year when he was healthy, but this year he's probably going to be more in a split with Blake Corum.
Yeah, and the lifespan for a bell cow is not super long.
Yeah.
So I think
unless
during
you're
the
like
season,
Derrick Henry.
yeah, like during the season, you or Jai could trade for a running back from a team that's like not going to make playoffs or something. Like you guys will manage, I'm sure. So you'll fill the need.
Attempt to trade for one and get stonewalled.
Yeah.
Well, we could make a deal probably.
Oh yeah. Any other underrated teams?
You know, I'm gonna go with my team.
Oh yeah.
I just think I have a lot of upside on my starting roster, so I feel like I'll hit that at least 6th seed again for the 3rd year in a row.
I think you and C-Nels are kind of similar, kind of like dark horses.
Yeah.
If you get to the playoffs,
Squeak into the playoffs, and yeah, I don't have like amazing depth at wide receiver, but I think getting Debo was pretty big for me. Because I do think he'll have a little bit of a bounce back year potentially. Otherwise, it is really hard to pick underrated teams. Like
my
the
team.
league is kind of top heavy.
the Kelp team underrated.
Yeah, it is hard to pick an
Criminal.
underrated team. I agree. I would just say the same as Berg with C. Nelson. I think he just kind of gets overlooked how good his starting lineup is. If it's healthy, it's just, I don't know,
Yeah.
top 2, top 3 team.
I think the Cat team is always
Underrated.
underrated.
It
people are
actually
always
is,
sleeping
no
on
joke.
Montgomery. Well, it's like
Yeah.
if Chubb comes back strong from that terrible injury, Worthy is a target hog, doesn't get any injuries. James Conner doesn't get any injuries. Keenan Allen gets fed.
Plus he's got Derrick Henry in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be scary.
He could have a scary team, but I think he's going to need to really avoid injuries and have the right kind of opportunity. But it could be a pretty strong team.
Yeah, Derrick Henry and Montgomery seem like they might be T dependent. Who knows? I don't know. Like Derrick Henry could just pop off, but he'll definitely get a lot of carries inside the 5.
Hard to stop that rushing attack with Lamar.
What are some of the players you think will bounce back at each position? The players I actually put Kyle Pitts. Clyde touched on him for tight end. I put Ramondre Stevenson for the Patriots. He could bounce back this year. Pretty big. They might rely on him a lot. And then I put Cooper Kupp and Anthony Richardson. Those are the players I put. Anybody else?
Christian Kirk.
I'm looking through it now.
Low hanging fruit, Bijan.
Bounce back.
Like Josh Jacobs playing on the Packers. Their offense is good. It's kind of if he's healthy, he'll be pretty good running back.
That's the hope. Hopefully he increases his efficiency.
I keep thinking
Yeah,
of like
definitely like
emerging
the-
players.
I definitely
Go
like
ahead.
the Cooper Kupp pick and the Pitts pick. I don't know. I kind of think Pollard might have a better season. I don't know if it'll be much better, but
Poplard.
Yep, Sean Poplard.
I've got a couple.
Um,
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Oh.
oh. And maybe QB wise, I mean, Kyler, I think, is probably the
Yeah.
obvious choice.
That's a good one.
So I looked at where they finished last year. So in order for QBs, and some of these are injury related, so take that for what it's worth. But Kyler Murray was 27, Burrow was 25, and Herbert was 17. I think all of them could. They finished inside the top 12. I wouldn't be surprised there. For running back, similar situation for who I was looking at, but Jonathan Taylor, he finished as RB33. I think he could obviously move up that. And then Stevenson, I think, finished as like RB36. I think he could pretty easily move up that as well.
Yeah.
Wide receiver is interesting because there's just so many good wide receivers. It's like a wide receiver that's in the 20s is still really good. But and this, I'll just preface with saying this is my biased take, but I think Higgins will bounce back. He was wide receiver 49 last year. I think there's a decent chance that he moves up that list.
Yeah, he was hurt a lot.
Right. And Burrow was hurt, and
Mhm.
and then for tight end, it's interesting. Hawkinson was tight end 4 in the year. He was hurt for quite a few, or like towards the last couple games, whatever. But other than that, I would put in Mark Andrews, tight end 15, and then Pitts.
Nice feeling a Deshaun bounce back.
Oh wow.
Whoa. It's time.
Texans form.
He needs Will
You know,
Fuller.
maybe maybe he, recovers from the injury and finally gets that rest off, or maybe he's just cooked. I think this year we'll see if, assuming he stays healthy, if he really is cooked.
Yeah. I'll go to the next question. Like, what on every single player's team, dynasty team, who's their most iconic player on their team? Anybody want to go first?
I can kind of go.
Okay.
I think for mine, it's Marvin Harrison.
I said that too.
Yeah.
For Fuzzy, I'll just go Hollywood because he's like adamantly said he loves Hollywood and he'd never trade him, and he's always down to trade anybody. Berg, I'll say Lamar. Bobby, I would have said CMC, but he traded him, so we got to go with the famous David Montgomery with the what was that, $45 bid?
Yeah, I said
Oh,
Monty
yeah.
for Cat too.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Cly, probably Amon-Ra. Big
Yeah.
Amon-Ra lover.
Yeah, I put Amon-Ra too.
He's my favorite player.
Yeah, he's good. And Tim, George Pickens,
Yeah.
obviously, it's a gimme. I think for Hunter,
I said Waddle for Hunter.
I think Etienne. I think the RB merchant is best RB. I think for Zane, Josh Allen,
Yeah.
his Prince.
Beat Josh.
Let's see who else we got. Oh yeah, Kelp. It's either McConkey or Herbert. I'll say Herbert
I said Herbert. Yeah.
Yeah.
for Narwhals. So he got rid of all his players. It's like a new franchise. I'll go Garrett Wilson.
For Narwhals, I put Mixon just because for some reason that trade sticks in my mind. His love for Mixon.
I
Oh,
put Tyler Lockett for Narwhals.
Oh, that's
Oh,
such a good one. Yeah.
Rent free in my inbox.
For Fuzz, I put Bijan, his beloved first round pick from last year.
Oh. And then for C, I'll do Cooper Cup. And then Bakes Gibbs. Yeah, that's everybody.
For Bakes, I put QJ because QJ's gotten a lot of hate because of the slow year, and I don't know. It seems like he's talked about him a decent amount. It's kind of, at least to me, it's like if QJ ends up working out, I don't know, he'll have proved it was a good pick. And seeing also have Rashad Penny because he just loves Penny.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think I have the same as everything else you had said, Jai.
Wait, does Kelp still have Alec Pierce?
Yeah, he does.
Okay, I would.
I think.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
For myself, I'd probably even pick Addison, but
Addison is iconic.
Lazy.
Even though he is lazy.
But he can go fast when he needs to.
Is there an animal in distress?
Step on the gas.
See, Addison's conserving his energy in case it goes to overtime.
Oh
In
yeah.
case he needs to rush his dog to the ER.
Yep.
I guess the next question is about the Guillotine League. Or I don't have any answers for this one. Opinions about who's going to bid the most beans or make the deepest run. Any early takes on the Guillotine?
I'm saying Kelp gets out first. I don't know why, I just feel it.
Rip it, Gelp.
not
Sl-
surprised.
The slander is real.
I'm gonna go Fuzzy out first because it would be funny.
It would be. He would be in so much shambles, especially if he bets a bunch of people $20 that he can make it farther than them.
Could even be Jai out first if he has rookie fever and drafts a bunch of rookies. They start slow or something. You gonna have rookie fever in the Guillotine, Jai, or nah?
It depends where they're going.
I know I'm not gonna spend 850
On Hawkinson?
after week 2.
If
Yeah,
Hawkinson's just sitting there.
I'd be tempted, but
I don't know, what if like, I don't know, Christian McCaffrey sitting there, would you spend 850 week 2?
that's where the mind games come in.
You have to.
I think you would, yeah, for sure. Unless they got,
It's tough.
unless they lost because McCaffrey got hurt, then it's like, oh, how much do you bid? You know.
Yeah, no, let's assume McCaffrey popped off, but the rest of the team
Yeah, what's a
just got
donut?
donuts or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
I
tough
don't.
one.
Yeah, that's
I'm
a
just-
tough one for sure.
I'm just trying to get top 16. They got top 17 last time. I'm only gonna
Who do you-
draft boys that have no injury history.
Oh yeah.
Gotta steer clear. Guy flew a
who
little
do you
close
guys
to the
think-
sun last year. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Who do you guys think makes a deep run in the Guillotine? Like maybe top 5 or something.
Definitely Taylor. It's gonna be even better than last year.
Oh yeah.
He's actually gonna draft instead of taking it
Yeah.
easy on us and auto
Yeah.
drafting.
It's gonna be Taylor versus someone in the finals.
Sorry, Zane, you're in that league, right?
He's in.
Okay.
With
yeah.
all 12
I'll,
of
pick,
the
I'll pick Zane. He'll make
main
it
league
far.
are in. I could see it.
Remember what was I? I was like 8 or 9 last year, I think, something like that.
I think so. It was
Yeah. Oh,
so close so many weeks. Really down to
Yeah.
the wire. Crazy.
oh, yeah. I remember Brooke beat Narwhals by like
Oh yeah.
just a fraction.
Any takes on when the next
Kittle's
blockbuster,
just smiling.
Oh yeah, I remember.
any takes on when the next blockbuster trade's gonna go down in the Dynasty League?
I'm thinking maybe week 2 or 3.
Oh,
Maybe.
of the season.
Yeah, of the season, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like a player really goes off week 1 or something, and the excitement gets through the roof, and somebody makes a big deal.
I'm working on one right now as we
Oh.
speak.
Always working on one.
I was gonna say maybe August, like right before the season starts, someone's gonna get just itching for a big
Yeah,
trade.
I said that too. It's right before the season, just some big trade. Next question: if you were the commissioner and you could make any change you wanted to, and everyone would agree with it, anyone have any rule change they would just insert into the league immediately?
I would want to make it so, I think I've brought this up before in a suggestion, but the winner of the league could have the option to swap divisions. So for example, if say I won and I wanted to leave the division of me, Narwhals, Kelp, and Tem, then I could choose one of the other divisions, such as the division with Berg, Cat, C. Nelson Bakes, and then it would need to be like some fair way, like you roll like a 4-sided die or something to pick who gets swapped out of your guys' division, and then I would join your division, and then the person that got selected would take my spot essentially that I was in. I think it would be interesting since the divisions were just rolled at random, and I'm fine with being in the divisions as they are for a long time, but I think it would be kind of cool if the winner could, I don't know, sneak into a different division.
Be interesting. Let's shake it up.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything. I do like that, Clyde, but I don't know. I do like the way the league is formatted and all that. I don't have any complaints.
That's really good. Yeah, and my idea, it could make it worse. I don't know. It's just in my head it seems cool, but
Yeah.
in action it might not be as good as I'm thinking. I don't know.
Any takes about the Seahawks this year? New head coach and the team. Geno Smith and Sam Howell and JSN, year 2.
I think I touched on this earlier, but DK's having a big year.
I like it. Who has the bigger year, JSN or Lockett? Because let's see, what did they do last year? Lockett definitely had more.
I want to say JSN, but it's hard to bet against Lockett. So consistent every year.
Yeah,
I don't really know when he's gonna fall off either.
Lockett had 79 catches for 894 yards, and JSN had 63 catches, so 16 less catches for 628 yards. And then
They're
Lockett
pretty
had
close.
5 TDs. JSN had 4 TDs. But yeah, Lockett had about 270 more yards. Yeah, I could see JSN overtaking Lockett this year.
Yeah, I
but-
could too, especially with the new OC and
Yeah,
hearing Jason how he complained about our old OC.
yeah.
Is this live?
Also, JSN, he had that broken hand.
Start, yeah, in
really
training
early
camp.
on. Yeah, it probably slowed him down for the first 4 to 8 weeks or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the whole season. Even imagine it. It's some lingering injury that makes it just harder to catch the ball, and maybe he's gonna have, even
Yeah.
better hands this season.
And with a brand new offense, he could be pretty dialed in
Mhm.
into like the plans. We'll see. Hopefully the O line can hold up. Give Geno some time to throw it
Mhm.
because he's got some weapons.
What do you guys think of the RBs for the Hawks? You think that Walker's gonna be like still the primary, or is it gonna be more of like a 50-50 split?
I think it'll
Or like
still
a
be Walker
60-40?
as the primary because he can still
Yeah.
catch the ball too. He'll be on the field more.
Right. But maybe, higher. You guys think a higher snap share for Charbonnet?
Depends how the new coaches like him, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Walker's better.
Yeah.
Probably on a lot more, I think.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Looking at the team here, we got 3 rookie wide receivers, looks like. Hayden Hatton, D. Williams, Garrett Greenfield. Center, those look like 4th stringers. Center, Michael Nowitzki, 3rd stringer. Right guard, we got Christian Haynes, 2nd string. And then Satoa Lamia, 3rd string. Right tackle, we got Michael Jarrell, 3rd string. Tight end, we got AJ Barner, 3rd string. And then Jack Westover, 5th string. RB, we've got George Halani and Tamarick Williams, 4th string, and Kobe Lewis, 5th string.
I was gonna say, do you think Noah Fart will bounce back this year? It's like the primary tight end. With
Yeah.
the other 2 tight
He's
ends are
definitely-
gone now.
Yeah, we got Noah Fant, Farrah Brown, AJ Barner. I think, if he schemed to get more volume.
Yeah, I thought I read that his
Athletic.
average depth of target was pretty good.
He just
Noah
needs some more
Fart.
targets every game when he could get some
Yeah.
production.
I mean, he's probably a value in redraft. He's probably going late.
Yeah, real late.
He had 414 yards last season.
What was it?
He had 414 receiving yards last season.
400. I think you said 1,400. I was like, whoa.
Oh, yeah. Man, he only had a 7.9% target share, 8%.
Yeah, that should definitely go up. You would think.
I think for tight ends, you want double digits, of course, but I think about 15% is pretty elite, I think. Kelsey's is probably like 20 something. 22 is Kelsey. 22.7. So
Yeah.
if Noah Fant can double his target share to like 16%, he could really be popping.
Cool. You guys good to move on to Jeopardy now?
Do it.
Oh, does Niles want to chime in about Puka Coin or?
Sure.
Might be.
What's your opinion on Puka? Any good, or not good?
I think he is the best player from 2023.
The best
I
overall
think
player?
I think he has a lot of potential that is yet to fill.
Well, we've
Because
got
it
more
was only
potential.
his first year. Yeah, even more. It was only his first year. I think now he's going to be given the ball more. He's going to do even better.
Yeah. What's Puka's last name?
Nakua.
Oh. Nakua or Nakua?
I say
I like Nakawa.
Nakua? I don't think the
Nakua.
announcers ever said Nakua.
Maybe you weren't
Niles.
listening, Berg.
Niles, he had 1,486 receiving yards. What do you think he does this year with an increase?
At least 1,500.
All right.
Gotta raise that bar.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Neil, his last name is Coin. Puka Coin.
That is true. Mac was actually his middle name.
Yeah. Puka Nakua Coin.
He also had 12 rush attempts for 89 yards, 7.4 yards per carry.
Wow.
Only one
He's also-
fumble, but it was not lost. It was recovered, so.
He's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty content with my team.
Move on to the Jeopardy. So, I mean, as far as I know, the questions all have correct answers. In the case they have a wrong answer, we're just gonna go with whatever I put, just so we're not wasting time kind of looking up, what the actual answer is. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Any issue?
Sounds good.
Just in case,
good.
it could be one winner here. Just in case, maybe I got one wrong, but we'll just go whatever's in the game is what we go with. So you guys can see the board on stream, right?
Yeah, I see it.
Yep.
So round one, the categories are 2024 rookies, fantasy lemons, our dynasty teams, our dynasty trades, fantasy studs, and just NFL teams. We'll do a practice round with the buzzer. First one to buzz in, we'll just have them go first. Do you guys all have the buzzer app ready to go too?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna count down from 3, and then after 3, I'm gonna unlock the buzzer. First one to buzz in will go first. 3, 2, 1. Clive first with the quick
Oh,
trigger.
man.
Yeah.
Jai, I saw you didn't buzz in. Any issue? Okay.
No, I don't know. I don't know what question I'm answering.
Okay. No, I'm just doing to see who goes first. Let me remove the sound. That might get annoying. Where's the sound?
One buzz only. Oh, sound. Current sound, default sound.
Someone just mute the tab too.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
Huh.
One buzz only. Oh, that's fine. So Cly, you can go first. Pick category and the amount.
All right. Let's go. Let's go 2024 rookies for 200.
Sure. All right. So after I read the question, I'm gonna unlock the buzzer. Drafted to the NFC West at running back, this Mississippi native's first name is Kurtrell. Tyler? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, did you buzz in? You answered?
Yeah.
What's your answer?
I don't know. Nothing.
All right. Is it unlocked or locked?
It's unlocked.
Can you guys buzz in too? Anyone else want to go? Does it let you? Or
Do
no
I have
other...
to answer if I buzz in?
Yeah, anyone else? If anyone else wants to buzz in, or are there no other buzzers?
I don't know the answer.
All right, it is Trey Benson.
Whoa.
Mm.
All right. So Jai, you answered. You can pick the next question.
Let's do NFL teams for 1,000.
Oh, we're going for the big bucks. This NFL player. Hold up. Is this the wrong question? It says NFL teams. Let me double check this really quick. Might be the wrong question. Let me just double check. Pull this up. Okay, I need to fix this question really quick. And let me just double check the rest of these just in case I goofed all of them or if it's just the one.
Yeah, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Okay, let me just double check these questions really quick. So no one has the wrong one. Alright, hopefully there's no others I need to fix. Thought I got all of them. Okay, these two are good. So once Hubs gets back, I'll pull it over and then I'll read it. Because I guess we never had a quick intermission if anyone needed one. I guess while Hubs is gone, let me just do some more double checking here on my other screen. Okay, these are good. Any other fantasy topics you guys want to talk about for while Hubs is gone?
I feel like the doldrums of the off season. It's like, man, I want something to learn or news, but there's just nothing. Feels my
Yeah,
vibe. But it's good to have a break.
yeah. We're Fuzzy's going to start up the best balls pretty soon, I think, which will be high up.
Oh yeah, cool.
He's gonna do 3 this year. He's gonna drop that 4th one, I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm back.
we have 2 more. Oh, hey Hubs.
No, 3 total for him.
Oh.
We had the D-Gen best ball, which doesn't count. So it'll be
Okay.
4 best balls. Yeah, the D-Gen is my idea.
Oh, gotcha. Cool.
Yeah, that's pretty degenerate.
All right, I'll bring back the question. NFL teams for 1,000. This team has the most Hall of Famers at 32.
How much time do I have?
Well, Hubs buzzed in.
Oh, Hubs was. Okay. I thought I did. Oh, no, it was a Hubs. Okay.
Oh, you asked the question, but Hubs buzzed in first to answer.
Oh, okay.
Did you answer Hubs, or are you Googling something?
No. Is it the 49ers?
It is not the 49ers.
No!
Anyone else want to buzz in?
I'll buzz in.
Whoa. Go ahead.
Packers.
It's not the Packers. Cly, you taking a stab for it?
Do I have to?
Well, you buzzed in.
Oh, okay. Let's go Cardinals.
Nope, it is the Bears.
Oh, I was thinking about Bears.
Well, you guys all cancel each other out.
Yeah.
At the minus players.
I was trying to think of old teams.
Yeah. So I guess if no one got it right, I think maybe you were supposed to go again, Clay, but I guess we'll continue with John. You just go again.
I think so.
Okay. I might have messed it up the last time. But go ahead.
NFL teams for 800.
Alright, going for the hard ones. The newest addition to the league, this team joined the NFL in 2002. Oh, I thought I unlocked
Go
it.
on.
Sorry. My bad. My bad. Clay?
The Texans.
It is the Texans. Yep.
Nice.
And Clyde, it's your turn to pick.
All right, minus 12K. Just kidding. Let's see. Go for fantasy lemons for 200.
Okay. A 2023 NFL first round pick, this wide receiver ended his rookie season with 4.4 points per game. Oh, you were immediately in there. Tyler? Tyler?
UJ, Quentin Johnston.
Is QJ. Yep. Shave off 200 debt.
I was
poor
locked
woman.
again.
Well, I think Tyler just answered. He buzzed in so quick. I'm trying to leave it open
Oh.
for everyone, but I don't know how.
Okay. Quick on the draw.
Yeah, he's very quick. Tyler, yeah, next question. Next prompt.
NFL teams 600.
Just going through these NFL teams. This team was the first. Let me unlock this. Was the first to go undefeated and win the Super Bowl. It's fast.
Miami Dolphins.
Yep, it is the Dolphins. So that's 600. Getting rid of that deficit. Next prompt.
NFL teams 400.
This team currently has the longest playoff drought of 13 seasons. Hubs?
Let's see. The Jets?
Yep, that is the Jets. So that's 400 points.
On the board, kinda.
It's your turn to pick.
Alright. Let's do dynasty trades for 600.
Just right in the middle there. On May 15th, 2024, Fuzz traded Cole Turner and a 2024 third for this NFC West running back. Hubs?
What's it, James Conner?
Yep, James Conner. That was quick.
Nice.
So you're back to 0 in the lead with 0.
Let's go.
You can pick again.
Okay. Go dynasty trades for 400.
In Dynasty League history, this player has traded for the most wide receivers, 38, not including $1 bean trades. Hubs?
I'm going to say Tim.
It is the pawn shop. Yep. So that's 400 for you. And you get to pick again.
Fantasy lemons for 600.
Fantasy Lemons. This AFC wide receiver had 183.9 fantasy points in 2020 and 17 fantasy points in 2023. So it's like they're good 3 years ago, stinky last year. Give it 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No takers. It was Chase Claypool.
No.
Oh, should have known.
Yeah, I guess that was a hard one to just think of out of all the players.
Yeah, there's a
Um,
lot of players.
There's a lot of AFC players. Yeah.
Yeah. Hubs, you can pick again.
Okay. Fantasy Lemons for 400.
Okay. A 2023 first round pick. This NFC player ended the year with 9.8 points per game. Hubs?
Um,
I could have been more specific on the prompt. All right, 5, 4,
was
3.
it Addison?
Nope, not Addison. Anyone else want to buzz in? Go ahead.
Am I in or no?
Yeah, yep, you're in.
I'll go JSN.
Nope, it's not JSN.
I'm out.
All right, this one's tricky. It was Bryce Young.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Oh,
is tricky.
actual
that was
first
tricky.
round.
Yeah. Let me see what it said.
I think you gave me money.
Did I? Were you at minus 400?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. So I took 400 away from Hubs and I took 400 away from you. Well, that ended up adding it for you.
Yeah.
So Hubs, I think you can pick again.
Right. Fantasy Studs for 600.
This AFC North quarterback got the second highest points per game in 2023 with 25.4 points per game.
Mm.
Tyler?
Jordan Love.
Nope. For one thing, it says AFC North.
Oh.
I'm going to unlock it now. Clyde?
Lamar Jackson.
Nope, it is not Lamar.
Jake Browning.
Nope, it was Joe Flacco.
Oh.
Oh.
The sleeper pick.
I
Points
forgot.
a game.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the points a game.
Yeah, points per game. Hubs, I guess you could go again. Everyone
Okay.
cancel each other out there.
Dynasty teams for 200.
The Bean King. This player has spent a total of $9 on waivers in league history. Hubs?
Connor Nelson. See else?
It's not Connor. Opening up.
Gonna go Bakes.
Not Biggs. Any guesses for Jai?
No.
The Bean King is Zane.
Oh,
It's
wow.
literally the Bean King.
I think
Yeah.
his name was Bean King at one point, wasn't it?
True
Yeah.
Bean King. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have thought
Oh,
Zane would have
that's true.
spent more.
Yeah.
I thought like there's no way it could be Zane.
Yeah, I was looking through the waivers. It's always like $1 here, $1 there.
Wow.
Hubs, you can pick the next prompt.
NFL teams for 200.
Oh, the last one. This NFC team has the most losses in NFL history. Tyler?
Arizona Cardinals.
Yep, Arizona Cardinals.
Nice.
It's a close game. You guys
sure
are
no.
within 400 of each other. So Tyler get to pick the next prompt.
Got to get back in this thing.
We're all treading water here.
Yeah.
I'll do 2024 rookies for 1,000.
Big points. This rookie wide receiver passed for 887 yards and 14 touchdowns his senior year at Mullins High School. That's unlocked. Tyler?
Xavier Leggett.
I believe that is correct. Yep, Xavier Leggett.
Wow.
Let's
$1,000.
go.
Oh
I
man.
knew he played quarterback. I don't know anything else.
Wow. That's insane.
All right, go ahead.
Let's do 2024 rookies for 800.
This Kansas State alumni was the second player drafted at his position in the 2024 NFL Draft. Tyler?
Ben Sinnott.
Yep, Ben Sinnott. Second tight end taken. Next pick.
Oh, you put me at minus 600.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jay's got to
paused.
be positive.
Oh yeah.
But I'll
important minus.
2024 rookies for 600.
At 6 foot, 200 pounds, this rookie wide receiver is the all-time leader in receiving yards from his university. Clot?
Malik Neighbors.
Yep, Malik Neighbors. So 600.
I know my player.
Oh yeah. Did you know by the height and weight or by his record?
The
or-
height and weight, I knew it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I remember he led like all receivers and receiving yards, and pretty sure he broke the
He did
school
broke that record, yeah. The
Um,
last game.
2024 rookies for 400.
Let's do it. Born in Tennessee, this rookie quarterback was the AP Comeback Player of the Year in 2022. Any takers?
I'll do it.
All right.
Let's go with Spencer Rattler.
Not Spencer.
Okay.
I'll close it there. It was Michael Penix.
Duh.
Oh wow.
Because after all,
That makes sense.
after his injuries,
Yeah.
I thought the Penix fans might know that one, but
I guess I thought he would have been 2023 or something. But
I was blanking on that. I know I was looking at Penix's stats, and he just went nuclear in the last 2 years. I should have known that.
yeah. So I guess Jai, you get to go again, Or-
fantasy studs.
or is it Clyde that gets to go?
I think it was me.
Okay, go ahead.
Nobody got it.
Yeah.
Fantasy studs 200.
Of 2023 rookies, he got the most fantasy points in 2023. Tyler?
Puka Nakua.
Yep, Puka Nakua.
Studs 400.
This running back got the most rushing touchdowns in 2023 with 18 touchdowns. Tyler?
Mostert.
Yep, it was Mostert. So that's 400.
Oh, I was too slow on the buzzer.
I'm just spamming it.
Yeah, it's good.
I don't know if that's illegal, but
Yeah, just spam it. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
That was just RNG gets it, really. I think Jeopardy might have like an early buzzer punishment, but I don't have that on. Go ahead.
oh yes, sorry, studs 800.
This wideout tied Tyreek Hill for the most receiving touchdowns in 2023 with 13 touchdowns. Any takers for most touchdowns receiving? Tied Tyreek Hill. 5, 4, 3,
I'll do it.
Cla-
Yep.
Oh, Clyde's in.
I'm going with CD Lamb.
Nope, it's not CD.
Ah,
Dang.
Any others?
I'm blanking.
3, 2, 1. It was Mike Evans.
it was between Mike Evans and Lamb for me.
I think Lamb had -1 compared to they had 13, he had 12.
Dang.
So Jai
Should have won.
or Clyde. Or does Clyde go since he guessed or got it wrong, or do you continue, Tyler?
I think we've been playing whoever it first asked just keeps going.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Unless someone gets it right.
So-
Fantasy studs 1,000.
This NFL player holds the record for most fantasy points scored in a week in our Dynasty League history with 53.1 points. Tyler?
Do HN.
It's not HN.
Bah.
I'm opening it up now.
Joe
Clyde?
Mixon.
Yep, Joe Mixon. I think it was 2022, right? Or
I remember he went just off one game. The 50
that
plus
one game.
bomb.
yep. So
Well, I
Clyde, you get to
needed
pick.
that after that minus 800.
Yep. Your pick, Clyde.
Oh, okay. Let's go Dynasty trades for 200.
Let's knock this out. On May 6th, 2024, Narwhals traded Derrick Henry, a 2024 fourth and a 2024 fifth for this tight end. Which tight end did Narwhals trade for? Tyler?
David Njoku.
Yep, yeah, Njoku. So back to 0
Oh, yeah,
points.
that's right.
Back to 0 for Tyler. And you get to pick the next prompt.
Okay. Let's see. What are the categories? Trades for 800.
Daily double. So that means you can bet your current currency, which is 0. I think Jeopardy does give you up to 1,000.
I think it's
Right.
1,000. So yeah, 1,000.
So you're betting 1,000. So if you lose, then you obviously get minus
Yeah.
1,000. All right, so you're
Yep.
betting 1,000. I think only
And
you
other
get to.
people too.
No, I think only Tyler can participate on the daily double.
Okay.
Um,
But we can all buzz in still.
no, I think only
I
Tyler
think
can
only
answer
the
it.
person gets
Oh, okay.
Special
daily
for
doubles.
him. All right,
Gotcha. Okay. It's been too long for Jeopardy for me.
yeah. All right, these 3 running backs tie for being the most traded in our league history. Can you name one of them? They've each been traded
I feel
4
like it's gonna be
times.
some Randy one. I'll do Derrick Henry.
He is in there along with Keaton Mitchell and Ezekiel Elliott. So that gives you 1,000. And your pick again.
Dynasty trades for 1,000.
All right, this player, fantasy player in our league, has received the most beans from trades in league history. Hubs?
Is it kelp?
It is kelp. Nice one. How did you know it was kelp?
We had a race
Oh yeah, the bean
last
wars.
off season.
The Great
Oh,
Bean
yeah.
Race.
Yeah. All right, your
I
pick.
emerged victorious,
Oh wait,
but in the end, I was the
for-
fool.
Oh,
for
okay.
Jai's points,
Hmm.
he did the daily double on the 800, and he bet 1,000. Shouldn't he get
No.
6?
The daily
Does he
double
get
kind of
800
the
plus
daily
1,000?
double I think just overrides whatever the value was on the
Oh,
screen.
okay.
yeah. So he
So
just bet
not-
1,000, got 1,000.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah. And Hubs, you get to pick next.
Okay. Fantasy lemons for 600 or
800.
800.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
This now AFC running back had 218.3 points in 2022 and only 32.7 points in 2023. Guess that's another one we have to really stretch your brain. So they're good as soon as 2 years ago, but last year they sucked. 5, 4, 3. Tyler?
Oh man, I don't know, but I'm gonna say Pollard. I don't remember what he did last year.
Not Pollard.
He did better than that.
And maybe I should have clarified when I say now AFC, like they used to be in NFC, but they're now in the AFC.
Right, yeah, he went to the Titans.
But I'm also saying like they could have switched to AFC as soon as like 2 years ago too, or a year ago.
Oh.
I'm saying they're now on the AFC. I'm not saying it just happened though. Maybe that was confusing. But anyone else want to answer, or I'll close it out. It was Dalvin Cook. Like 2 years ago, he was cooking on the Vikings, and he stunk it up on the Jets.
That's right.
So back to Hubs, I believe.
All right, let's go dynasty teams 400.
All right, this team's starting lineups have earned the most running back points in league history, with 1,657.5 points. Tyler?
The team?
Yeah, whose team in our dynasty?
Like in our dynasty? Oh, Bobby's.
It's not Bobby.
Ah.
I'm opening it up now. Cly?
Go with the RB Merchant Hubs.
It is the RB Merchant without Hubs.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hubs didn't believe in himself.
I believe.
Appreciate it.
He's the merchant for a reason. All right, go ahead, Cly.
All right. Well, it's neck and neck.
Yep.
We'll go dynasty teams for 600.
This player, sorry, I think this is a dynasty player, like one of us boys, has the most points scored on their bench in league history with 3,823 points. Tyler?
Frank Lamp. Fuzzy.
Check this one. It is not Fuzzy.
Lander.
I just thought of a team with depth.
Right.
Yeah, I guess it's a hard one.
Is that point total scored on bench, or is that point differential between starters and bench players?
Just how many points you scored on your bench
Okay.
total throughout league history. I'm gonna. Oh, sorry, it's not. I'm gonna unlock it now. I didn't know it was locked. But is anyone else gonna go, or I'll just reveal it?
I have
Hubs?
a guess, but I'm not gonna guess.
Not gonna risk it.
Um,
On the fence.
Is it Tim?
It is Tim. I didn't know if you were gonna get that one. Nice. So,
Oh wow, nice.
surprising because he even won last year, but his bench is also cooking.
Wow. My guess was glad I didn't guess. My guess was Bakes because he was keeping his starters on the bench
Yeah, he had a couple
last year.
He had a couple players on the
But-
bench, yeah. But overall, his bench was still pretty weak, I think, compared to others.
Right, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. That's why I was more hesitant.
Yeah. Hubs, next pick.
Let's go dynasty teams 800.
This now. Oh, hold up. This is the wrong question. 1 second. Fixing it. I was gonna say we already did this question.
I know the answer to that.
Okay. So our dynasty teams are 800. There are 4 players from starting lineups who have at least five donuts in our league history. Name one of them. Tyler?
Players, like the actual.
The actual NFL player who was started.
Oh, Gabe Davis.
Not Gabe Davis. That's a gotcha. He has 4 donuts, not 5. I'm gonna unlock it now. But there are 4 players who have 5 donuts. At least 5 donuts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And they're probably all Bakes players. They got James Proch, I think, Nelson Aguilar, Terrace Marshall, AJ Green. They've all been started at least 5 times with 5 donuts.
Oh man.
Ouch.
AJ Green. Oh my
I should have known
James
Aguilar.
Roche.
Aggie.
Time for me to leave the chat after hearing that.
All right. I think Hubs, you get to pick again.
All right. Fantasy Lemons 1000.
In June 2023, this running back's KTC value was 6,036 and has dropped to 2,714. Tyler?
Oh. June 20. J.K. Dobbins.
It is not J.K. Dobbins. Uh-oh, Tyler's falling negative. I'm going to unlock it
I gotta
now.
keep going for it.
Any other guesses? Player who's dropped off over the last year?
Can I guess?
Wait, not until the time runs out. 3,
Okay.
2, 1. Yeah, go ahead.
My boy, AJ Dillon.
It is Austin Eckler.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, his value has dropped quite a bit.
That's wild.
Yeah.
The final
All right.
question. I'm just gonna pull it up. This is Dynasty Teams for 1,000. In June 2023. Oh, see, I got mixed up. That's what happened. That's where that question went. It's on the wrong slide. And now I'll put in the correct question. Okay, here we go. This player, Dynasty player, has lost the most matchups, 13 matchups, by 10 or less fantasy points. Who has lost the most matches by 10 or less points? Tyler?
I'll go with Kelp.
It is not Kelp. You're falling negative. Any other guesses? Opening up. Cly?
I'm going narwhals.
No, it's not Narwhals either.
Oh,
You gonna guess
I had
Hubs
to
or
go for
set
the.
out?
I had to go for the dub.
Yeah. But there is a second round. In round 2,
Oh, there's a second round.
there's a second
Oh,
round,
wow.
and the points are doubled in the second round. So the answer
Oh,
was
wow.
Zane. Lost the most matchups by 10 or less.
Oh man.
Some close games. So after round 1,
Oh, I see round 2 on the
still
side.
round 2, yeah. So after
Oh.
round 1, they got Jai minus
just kept- I
3,600.
I kept going for it because I was trying to catch back up. I was like, might as
Oh.
well.
Dude, you gotta make the insane comeback in round 2.
Yeah. Hubs
I thought.
winning 800, Clay minus 1,200. So
Yeah, I thought that
didn't-
was it. So I couldn't just let Hubs get the dub.
Oh, we got a whole other round. and the
Oh,
points
yeah.
are
I like-
doubled,
I
so,
like
you,
Shoot your shot.
Yeah.
so you can probably catch up with some of the big points here.
Oh, yeah, I'm
yeah.
ready.
Oh baby.
I forget, is it whoever's in last goes first in round 2? Do you know on Jeopardy?
I don't
I
know.
do not.
That doesn't really matter, but Jai, you can just go first. It doesn't really matter that much. But go ahead. So round 2, we have Dynasty nicknames. So nicknames we've used in our league. NFL records.
Oh man.
2024 rookies part 2. The fantasy footballers. Seahawks and NFL quotes.
Let's do Seahawks for 400.
Seahawks 400. Richard Sherman was drafted in this round of the NFL draft. Tyler?
5th.
The 5th round.
Nice.
Whittling away at that
Man
deficit.
knows his lore.
Go ahead. Next question.
Seahawks 800. Is that the next one? Yeah, 800.
Yep. This player was the first Seahawk to win the NFL MVP award. Tyler? Five.
Sean Alexander.
It is Sean Alexander.
I wasn't sure if he won MVP or not.
I believe he's
Backtracking
one.
on my answer.
Your pick
Yeah,
again.
27 touchdowns. Well, let's just stick with it and go Seahawks 1600 or
1200.
1200. Yeah,
Coming
1200.
back.
Darren is the middle name of the Seahawks wide receiver. He has 59 receiving touchdowns in his career. Whose middle name is Darren? D-E-R-O-N. Any guessers? 59 receiving touchdowns. 3, 2, 1. It's Tyler Lockett.
Ah.
I thought the 59 touchdowns might also help, but not quite. Do you want to go next to the Seahawks? Or?
Yeah, just Seahawks 16.
This wide receiver had 4 catches on 109 yards and a touchdown in the Seahawks Super Bowl. Hubs?
What's it? Curse?
Who?
Ryan Curse?
No, not Jermaine Curse. Nope. Sorry, that's minus 1600. What is math? Does this go minus 800? I'm opening it up now. Any other guessers? 3, 2, 1. It was Chris Matthews in the Patriots Super Bowl.
I was thinking Matthews, but I couldn't remember his first name.
Oh, the first name.
Yeah, and I wasn't entirely sure if Matthews was correct either, but
Yeah.
I thought it was
I thought
between,
someone
like,
would get
him
that.
and
I'm
Baldwin.
surprised. Yeah. So do you want the next Seahawks, Tyler? Tyler, what's your next pick?
Seahawks 2000.
Let's do it. The Seahawks traded a pick from this round for Steve Largent in 1976. What pick did they trade to get Steve Largent? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was the 8th round pick. So it's kind of hard to know.
I was feeling a 4th round pick. I'm glad I didn't YOLO it.
All right, minus 2,000. Yeah. I guess he was a sleeper pick, Steve Largent.
8th round pick? Like, they don't even have those now.
Yeah, that's crazy. Jai, you can pick again.
Let's do footballers 400.
Fantasy footballers 400. When one of the ballers misses an episode, this character takes their place. Tyler?
Bear Grizz.
Yeah, I wrote J Grizz. Is Bear Grizz?
It's J Grizz.
So is Bear Grizz might not suffice. Everyone agrees J Grizz, right? Is that
It
what
is
you...
J Grizz.
Yeah, I think it's J Grizz. Jai, you said Bear Grizz?
You're thinking Bear Grylls.
Yeah.
Similar.
You can pick
All
again.
I was remembering was just the bear cutout. I didn't know the name.
Yeah.
You should just say wrong next time, and somebody else can answer still.
Yeah, it was so close. I was like kind of hit a gray
Yeah.
area there.
Because in Jeopardy, they'll get like the wrong not quite right, and you can just say, "Oh, that's wrong."
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it just caught me off guard with Bear Grizz. Maybe made me doubt myself with my answer, to be honest. But you can pick again.
Let's do footballers 800. Just run it down.
With more than 10,000 players, this league is available to all Foot Clan members. Tyler, what's the name of the league?
Megalodon.
The Megalodon is correct. You can pick again.
Let's just keep it in the footballers.
All right.
Next one up, 1200, I think.
This footballer wrote a children's book called My Football Family.
Uh,
Oh, Tyler's in.
oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Andy.
Yep, Andy Holloway. All right, you're creeping back up.
All right, I have a potential correction.
Okay.
I think that the Megalodon is incorrect, and I have a guess.
Okay.
If my guess is Megalobull.
Is it really? Megalobull?
Alright, didn't we say whatever Burger's written down?
Yeah, we're not doing any corrections, but you could be
Oh,
right.
okay. I didn't see what you had written down. Sorry.
I did write Megalodon,
it
but
is
you're right. It is Megalobull.
I think it's Megalobull though. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, okay.
You're right.
Sorry, I missed it on the slide.
Right, but you are correct. I was wrong on that one. I wrote the wrong thing.
It's all good.
I was thinking Megalobull in my head, but I feel like whenever Jason says it, he says like Megalodon.
Yeah, that's what I was
He's
picturing too. I
obnoxious
just
with it.
in my head it's
I
just
think both are
Megalodon.
correct
'cause
answers.
So I think he
Yeah.
called it the Megalodon.
He
but he's like,
does, yeah.
Megalodon.
Yeah, that's what's in my head too. It's just him saying that over and over again.
It's all good.
Next footballers question. Tyler.
Yeah, 1600.
One of the main producers of the show, Jeremy Grantham, goes by this nickname. Hubs?
Is it the judge?
It is not the judge.
Oh.
That is setting you back a little
Shoot.
ways. I'm opening it up now. Anyone know Jeremy's
Thanks.
nickname? 3, 2, 1. There's Al Borland.
Oh.
Remember Al? Al.
I don't listen to near enough footballers.
Yeah.
Forgot.
The judge is the other producer.
Thought they- Oh, okay.
Judge
Shoot. Yeah, I haven't
Giamatti.
watched in a while. Yes, yes. That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking of.
I think it's you, still you, Jai. We're finishing out footballers.
Yeah, finish him out. Finish him out.
In 2023, this NFC East wide receiver was one of Andy's my guys. He finished at wide receiver 53. Who was this stinky my guy from last year? Any guesses? Tyler?
T. Higgins?
Well, Tyler buzzed in.
Oh, sorry.
Let's go with Johan Dotson.
It is Jahan Dotson.
Nice. Save me on that one. Sometimes it happens so fast I feel like I clicked the button.
Yeah, let's see, what do we got now?
You see the categories?
Yeah, I need to see the categories.
NFL
Recap
quotes,
here again.
NFL records, nicknames,
Let's
2024
go
rookies part
to
2.
Dynasty nicknames 400.
This quarterback's nickname is My Sweet Prince. Hubs?
That would be Josh Allen.
That's Josh Allen.
Nice.
Go, same category for 800.
Sure. This wide receiver's nickname is Magnet Emoji, Hands Emoji. Tyler?
JSN.
Yep, JSN. So Tyler has caught up after being minus like 3,000.
Oh yeah, he's the main character.
Same category, 1200 nicknames.
Okay. This diva's nickname is the greatest of all time. Tyler?
Oh man. Justin Jefferson.
It's not JJ. Any other guessers? Cly?
George Pickens.
George Pickens is correct.
I shouldn't know.
So that puts Cly back at 0. Evened out. Cly, you can pick the next prompt.
All right. Let's see here. Let's go NFL records for 400.
Sure. This running back holds the NFL record for most rushing yards in NFL history with 18,355. Hubs?
That would be Emmett Smith.
Yep, Emmett Smith.
RB Merchant. I expect no less.
Right up my alley.
Proud.
Home field.
You can pick again.
Yeah, same category, 800.
This quarterback holds the NFL record for most career interceptions of 336. Tyler?
Brett Favre.
It is Brett Favre. So $800. And it's your turn to pick.
Same category, 1200.
In 2007, this team broke the record for most points in a season with 556 points on the season. Hubs?
The Patriots.
It is the Patriots.
Nice.
Put yourself down to minus 400.
Crawl out of this hole.
Yep. And your pick again.
Go NFL records, 1600.
This player has the highest cumulative career earnings in NFL history at $343,531,094. Cly?
Tom Brady.
It's not Tom Brady.
Ooh.
Any other guesses?
I have a guess. If no one else does.
3, 2, 1.
Why not?
Hubs?
Is it Peyton Manning?
Nope, it's not Peyton Manning.
Shoot. Back in the hole.
Kel, do you want to guess?
Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I had to check a few different sources. The one of the sources did say Tom Brady. I was like, but all the other sources I checked said Aaron Rodgers.
He took a lot of salary cuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just thought with that kind of longevity,
He just wasn't a
They might
greedy
do
boy,
it.
I guess.
yeah, he wasn't greedy. I knew he took some cuts, man.
I was gonna go Aaron Rodgers or Drew Brees.
Hubs, you can pick again.
Yeah. NFL records, 2000.
This NFL team has the most playoff wins in league history with 38 playoff wins. Clyde?
Patriots.
It's not the Patriots. It's a tricky one.
Oh.
maybe. Any other guesses? Hubs?
The Bills.
It's not the Bills.
Ooh,
Did I
Tyler?
erase into the
Yeah.
bottom?
deep
I'll
in
go
the
with
hole.
the Steelers.
And it's not the Steelers, so you guys all even out.
Let's go.
It's the 49ers, actually.
That's my other
Uh,
guess.
I thought maybe the Cowboys too.
Yeah, I thought maybe the Cowboys too, yeah.
So I think it's back to Hubs. Got 3 categories
Alright.
left.
Let's go NFL quotes 400.
He popularized the line, "I'm just here so I won't get fined." Tyler?
Marshawn Lynch.
Yep, Marshawn. The gimme. Your pick.
Same category, 800. Quotes.
He said, "What's that? Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game." You guys know the quote. Who said it?
I
I know his face, but
I know his face too. I don't know his name though. I know his last name. I
5,
think.
4, 3, 2, 1. It was Jim Moore.
Isn't it?
And then yeah, back to you, Tyler.
Let's go. Quotes 1200.
You think I play this stuff to go to Pro Bowls? Anyone know who said that? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was Tom Brady. You don't care about Pro Bowls? Tyler, pick again.
Let's go with quote 16. Tough, actually.
If you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you play good. If you play good, they pay good. Tyler?
Jerry Rice.
Nope, it's not Jerry Rice.
Man.
We'll put you at minus 1,000. Opening it back up. 3, 2, 1. Oh, Hubs.
Why not?
I'll go ahead.
Yep. I'm gonna guess Chad Johnson.
No, it was prime time.
Yeah, it's Deion Sanders.
Oh.
That's my other guess.
Mm,
For some reason I thought it was Jerry Rice because he was so particular.
I think Tyler get to pick again.
Let's just stick it out. Quotes 2000. It's a money pit.
How this player wants to be paid. Straight cash, homie. Hubs?
That's Randy Moss.
Let me double check that one. Yep, Randy Moss. Nice.
Nice.
I just thought of it when you locked it in. Folks.
All right, Hubs, you can pick the next prompt.
All right. I'll go rookies part 2 for 400.
Sure. He was a 2-time national champion and a John Mackey Award winner and holds the school record for single season receiving touchdowns with 13. Tyler?
Adonai Mitchell.
It's not Adonai. Any other guesses? This one is Brock Bowers.
Oh, wow.
And he was a Georgia player.
So back to Hubs. Next prompt.
Same category, 800.
In his opening game against Florida A&M, he threw 5 touchdowns and became the first UNC quarterback to do so in his debut. Tyler?
Drake May.
Yep, Drake May.
Same category, but was it 1200 next?
Yeah. Drafted in the first round, this wideout played college football for the Arizona State Sun Devils and the Florida Gators. Tyler?
Ricky Pearsall.
Yep, Pearsall.
It was too slow.
You can pick again.
Hold on. I pressed space and it like buzzed me in before you finished reading the question on that one.
I think you can do that in Jeopardy, right?
Well, hit spacebar right now. Because I might have just unlocked it slightly early by accident. I don't know.
Yeah, I was just spamming it and it like locked me in when you're not even done with the question. So I didn't know if that was a glitch.
It's fine.
Go ahead.
Rookies part 2.
Yeah.
He played
For 16, sorry.
Yeah, he played in 7 games as a redshirt freshman behind Bijan Robinson and Roshan Johnson. Tyler?
Let's see, what's his name? Jonathan Brooks.
I believe that's correct. Yeah, Jonathan Brooks. So 1600.
Same category, 2000.
Drafted to the NFC West, he had a breakout senior season, bringing in 54 receptions for 1,258 yards and 16 touchdowns. Cly?
I got nothing. Sorry, I was thinking a different. Marvin Harrison Jr.
Oh, this is a. No, that's not Marvin's.
Oh, okay.
Any other guesses? 3, 2, 1. And this was Isaac Garendo. That was the.
He had that many receptions.
Yeah, that's what I found online, anyways. Surprising.
Oh.
That's crazy.
I was thinking wide receivers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking Marvin Harrison had about 1,200 yards. Yeah. Makes sense, though.
Is it me again? Yeah, I think it is. Nickname 16.
Oh, this is the daily double.
Whoa.
So you can bet. I think you can bet as much money as you have,
Mm.
or up to as much as you want as you have.
How much money do I have?
2,400.
I don't have to get anything to win. But what's the fun in that? Let's bet it all.
All 2,400.
Yeah.
Okay. Where'd it go? A tight end on Bobby's team. This player's nickname is the only tight end I need.
Hmm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can't think.
Hunter
get Njoku, then-
Henry.
Hunter Henry.
The only tight end Bobby needs, Hunter Henry. All right, final question. $2,000. With 46.5 total points in 2023, this Patriots wide receiver's nickname is currently Welcome Home King. Crown emoji. Whose player nickname is Welcome Home Crown? Any takers? Tyler?
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yep, it's Juju.
Ah,
go.
nice.
The kelp Juju. So there is a final question. Normally you bet how much money you have. I guess it ended up being harder than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be hard, but I didn't know it all. Maybe lose this much dollars.
It's all good.
But I think you guys can at least bet 1,000 if you want. And Tyler, you can bet up to 2,000.
Betting it all. Or is it blind bid? I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter.
I was gonna have you guys like Discord DM me how much, but I think I don't know if we don't. I don't know if you need to. I mean, Hubs and Clyde, do you guys want to bet 1,000 or how should we do
Sure.
this?
Yeah.
Oh.
Should we Discord you the answer or?
Well, yeah, actually, Discord me the answer.
That's
That's
the question. Yeah.
All right, so here is the question. There are 2 NFL players tied for being the most traded player in Dynasty League history. Name one of them. Both are wide receivers. Cue the Jeopardy music. I'll give you like 10 more seconds to DM me your answer for one of the players most traded in league history. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hubs, you didn't send one? Okay, there we go. Down to the wire.
Oh,
So let's see.
yeah, you know what I meant, right?
Yeah.
Little typo there.
So how do they normally do this? So do I reveal the correct answer immediately, and then I just show who you guys wrote?
Yeah.
So the correct answers were Mike Williams at 7 times and Deontay Johnson at 7 times. Hub said Allen Robinson. Just not do it. Clyde said Jalen Waddle. Also doesn't do it. And Tyler said Mike Evans. Also doesn't do it. But you bet it all, right?
Oh,
I bet it all.
Yeah.
So the final score is Jai at $0 with the winner. Hubs minus 4,600. Clyde minus 6,600.
Let's go.
GG's. The double Jeopardy, those double points really swung both directions there.
yeah.
It was
It
wild.
was fun.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun. Thanks for hosting.
Sure.
Yeah, that was good.
I know it's late for you, so
Oh, I guess time slipped away from me. Yeah, it's fine.
yeah.
Had a
Yeah, it
healthy level of difficulty, I guess. I wasn't sure. Cool.
I think some of the hardest ones were just like this player has this many yards and this many.
Yeah, the
TDs.
specific tats. Like,
Yeah.
the bounce
Yeah.
back players are really
It's just-
hard.
There's so many. Yeah, there's
So many
so many
players, yeah.
options to choose from, but
Well, without
the
like
vast
without what,
majority of the questions were really solid.
gotcha. Yeah, without like any like extra hints, those stats
Yeah.
are too hard to like cherry pick. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
I was lost in the rookie sections.
Oh yeah,
I
It
just
was,
don't know that
definitely-
much about the rookies.
yeah.
I was ready for those.
Yeah.
My time to shine.
I wonder what Kat would have done if he was here for the fantasy footballers questions.
He probably would have known all of the answers. Yeah.
Would have crushed it.
I'm sure. I think Zane does his research on the rookies. I wonder what he would have got right.
Yeah.
But I'll pretty much all the answer to this pulled from like the Wikipedia, like the cover bio. It has like some like main stat about the rookie.
Do you have
threw it
any
in there.
buzz-in data, like how many times we're buzzed in, or is it just what it shows there? Be kind of cool to see.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't track it
Yeah.
to see like who buzzed in the most and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like Jai buzzed in the most. Me and Hubs are probably similar.
Yeah.
I was going just aggro.
Oh yeah.
Especially the first round.
You know, I called it with you coming back. You're going off in round 2 for sure.
It can be bad though, because it's like you keep buzzing in and you don't know the answer. You're going down.
Yeah.
But I knew a lot more in the second round than the first.
Mhm. Some of the big ones on the second round, I was just not getting through on the buzzer.
Yeah.
Trippy.
That's why I was thinking 3 players, not 4, because if there's 4 players,
Yeah.
you really have to have RNG the buzzer, which is, I don't know. Which categories were like the best and the worst?
Well, sometimes it was bad to go first because you're like down to a 50-50. Like,
Right.
I was like between Jerry Rice and Dion for that quote.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because if you don't go first, you might miss it. But if you go second,
You might miss
you have
it,
more
but-
time to
Right.
think, maybe.
Narrow it down to like, oh, it's not that person.
I liked some of the NFL quotes. Well, I guess those were hard to figure out. I thought you guys might know them, but they're pretty random, I guess. I could have had a little bit more context on some of the quotes to help hint, maybe.
Yeah, the NFC and AFC help a lot, or like division.
Yeah. I just
like,
figure
that's
like they're worth a lot of points, so I'm like, don't want to make it too easy either.
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
I guess it leaned in the opposite of the direction of a little bit too hard though, with all the minus points. So probably ended up being slightly too difficult.
Mhm.
I think it was still fun. I mean,
But it's hard to
all
compare to Jeopardy because all the people that go on the show are like, you know, insanely trivia
very
knowledge.
smart. Yeah.
Mhm. You know, Jeopardy, I don't, it doesn't do this, but you could always have like a hint that you could have for each question. I know it's more work, but
Mhm.
yeah, that way, like maybe we guess other instead of just
Like if
let it go.
like for the cases where no one guesses, have like another hint.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, super fun.
Cool. GG's.
GG's.
Jeez.
The I think the best player won tonight, but I thought I thought the game was gonna be over round 1, so
That's true. That's why I was going
like,
so hard at the end.
Hobbs.
even
I
though
guess
Hobbs
it
is
was
I
gonna
guess
get
it,
the
yeah,
dub.
in the intro, I never mentioned there's round 2. I thought you guys kind of saw it
Yeah.
on the screen, but I guess you didn't notice it.
I just didn't notice
I,
it.
didn't know, I thought it was maybe just another slide.
Because
or
plus on
something.
that, in real Jeopardy, there's always 2 rounds, so I didn't even think to say that there'd be 2 rounds.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's been so many years since I watched Jeopardy that.
yeah. It's like surprise round 2. Oh.
Whoa.
And then all the points are doubled and everything, so it
Yeah.
changes a lot.
Yeah.
But as part of building this, I was using like some of the sleeper APIs to get some of the league data.
Oh,
So
cool.
I wrote like a script to crunch, but pretty much all the data was from sleeper API, so it's kind of fun to
That's
build.
smart. I was like, yeah, you've dug all this stuff up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's sweet.
alright.
Like the number of trades and such, like not $1 bean trades. Were you able to pull information for that?
Yeah, pretty much I pull out all the data, then I can just kind of filter out what I want to grab.
Right.
So I just filtered all the $1 bean trades, primarily fuzzy trades, the bean trades,
Oh yeah.
but some scattered ones for sure. 'Cause the bean trades just can skew the data.
Oh yeah. Oh, he had to beat Tem somehow.
Yeah. All right, GG's. I'll close out the stream.
GG.
We streamed
Yep.
for, wow, we had like a 2-hour pod. Wow.
Oh yeah.